welcome to another lesson. In this lesson, before starting, let's review what we learned from the previous lesson. And if you want, please check that lesson before starting this one. In the previous lesson, we learned basically what are the notes, what are the note lengths, and also what is octave. Okay, when we are talking about notes in the last lesson, we were only mentioning about the white keys and the main notes, but we have also the black keys. Let's check what does it mean. So here you see that we have C and the symbol here. This is C sharp basically, and here we have D sharp, and here we have F sharp, and E. Here we have the G sharp and A sharp. Basically, FL Studio shows everything as sharps, but indeed, when you go up from C to D, the note in between is C sharp, or when you go down from D to C5, it is D flat. So here, D sharp or E flat, here F sharp or G flat, here G sharp or A flat, here A sharp or B flat. Now let's read the definition. In music, flat and sharp are used to indicate a slight lowering or raising of a note's pitch respectively. For example, if a note is flat, it is slightly lower than its normal pitch, while if a note is sharp, it means it is slightly higher than its normal pitch. Now let's continue with the tuner. So let me open the tuner. And let's try here. So this is B. Sorry. Okay. So this is B and this is A. And as you see, it is in between. It is in the middle of the two notes. You can see the frequencies here. So that's all about flats and sharps. Okay, before starting with the musical scales, I want to tell you what is in key, because this is really important when we are creating melodies that we want to see that is feeling good. So in music refers to playing or singing notes that belong to a specific musical scale or key. So basically we are learning the scales, and when we are creating the melody, we will use the scale notes, and the scale notes will make our music better. It is not always a thumb of rule. We can also use sometimes other notes to create tension, but in general, we will start playing safe. Then as you learn and getting better, you can use tension and other notes, but we will learn that later. Now let's start with the easy scale, with the C major scale. And what we are doing is just selecting the notes starting from C. I am selecting C4. Then all of the white notes. E4, F4, G4, A4, B4, and C5. So this is a C major scale. When you want to find a major scale, the easiest way is to go to C major scale, select it, and then you can move to any other scale to find other scales. So let's try that. Now let's try to find the D major scale. So I am pushing Command, and with mouse I am selecting all of the notes, and I am just moving the notes to D. No, this is D major scale, and you can see it is D4, E4, F sharp, G4, A4, B4, C sharp, and D5. Now let's try another one. E major. Again, I am selecting with command mouse all of the notes and moving to E. And now let's see what we have. This is E major and I have E4, F sharp, G sharp, A4, B4, C sharp, D sharp, and E5. So one more thing to tell. When you have, for example, E major, the root note is E4. When you have D major, the key note is D, and so on. Let's just repeat again what's a musical scale. A musical scale is a sequence of musical notes. It can be arranged in ascending or descending order. It serves as a foundation for creating melodies and harmonies in music. So scales are very important for us, and we will start first learning scales, and after that from scales we will start learning creating melodies. Okay, I am ending the lesson here. So far we learned flats, sharps, C major and major scales in this lesson, and we will continue with the minor scales and after that with the chords. See you in another lesson later.